Jerusha, let me know you're in the building. Hashtag to all the pretty people, my pretty community. If you're a part of the pretty community, make sure you share the broadcast. Yes, because that's what we do. That's what makes you pretty. Yes, we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. And so hashtag pretty people. Yes. And so I'm excited for you because we can all win. We can all go to the top because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so I am going to make sure I share some business tips with you. I'm going to make sure I motivate you, inspire you, and say, let's get it done. If you have not started a business, girl, what you waiting for? Yes, this is your season. Every single person I know have some type of side business, side hustle, side gig, whatever you want to call it. But you've got to have something that you're working on to create residual income or passive income, but you got to get it done. And so I am here to help you further your businesses, shorten your learning curve. As an entrepreneur for over 18 years, I know a thing or two, baby. I know how to build a business. And so I am excited to share with you how you can do it online. If you are online building your business, it's so important that we are marketing and branding all the time. Love the hearts. Heart me up. Yes, Miss Anderson in the building. Hey, Miss Anderson. Yes, and make sure that you are present every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I do a quick Q&A with my peoples that's in my group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. I decided to bring in my Facebook family. So if you're on my Facebook page, my YouTube, listen, if you did not subscribe to my YouTube channel, you got to subscribe. Like, I'm only like, I want to say 19 people away from a goal. And I just want to make sure I hit the goal so we can reach more people. I can help more people. And so please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's my name, Jerusha. So you can't miss it, peoples. You can't miss it. Oh, I miss you too. You look pretty too. It's the liquid collagen, baby. See, it's the liquid collagen. So if you want great looking skin, hair, nails, joints, bones, gut, digestion, healthier, right? We want healthier joints, our gums, our heart. You got to get this magical liquid collagen that I just started a couple of months back. And I was like, I got to tell the people. I got to tell the pretty people. And so that's what I'm doing to keep my energy up. Yes, so I can make sure that I can keep up with my boys. And so if you're anything like me, the older you get, you're like, wait a minute, this hurt. This hurt. Oh, this hurt. And so you don't want those things, right, to bother you. You want to do what? Take something. You want to exercise. You want to drink water. What my people at? And so, of course, you want to try this liquid collagen that I talk about. And so I've been talking about for the last couple of months. So yes, put collagen in the chat. Said, Jerusha, I need to know about it. Put collagen in the chat and we can go from there. So I'm excited for you tonight. And so, yes, I have business questions. Well, one question that I'm going to answer. If you have a business question and then you're in my group, you're more than welcome to put your questions in the chat and I will teach on that subject or I will answer you privately every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. just for you. So you can't say you don't have help, you don't know what to do. And if I don't know, I know a lot of people. See, I'm connected to a lot of other people too. So we're going to get you your answer. Trust me. And so you need to ask. And a part of the problem with most people, they don't know what they don't know. And so we've got to make sure we build our communities. We build ourselves. And I'm not talking about community as in just my family. I'm saying all people who want to be successful. Anybody that wants to leave a legacy. You're my people. You're my people. And so because I'm leaving a legacy for my boys, I'm excited to help you leave a legacy for your family as well. So the business question is, Jerusha, I've heard so many people say attraction marketing. What's attraction marketing? There's several types of marketing. You have the curiosity marketing. You have engagement marketing. Of course, you have attraction marketing. And so all of these are just ways to get your audience to see you, okay? And ways for your audience to engage with you. And so if you want to build a big audience, right, that is interactive, because you can build a big audience and then no one's interacting. So what's the point? So the point is you want to build an audience that loves what you are putting out, loves your content, loves your entertainment. That's what I do. I entertain and train at the same time. Entertainment, love your entertainment, and they want to be a part of it because they're growing. Notice, even though I'm giving business tips, you're growing in your business. You're not even in my business, right? So as long as people are getting something, they come back. You better write that down. When you're giving valuable content, okay, they come back. And so you got to know what attraction marketing is so you don't feel so salesy, even though we're all, selling something. Every single entrepreneur sells something. So the first thing you got to do is fall in love with sales, baby. So you got to fall in love with sales because you're selling something, a product, a service. It doesn't matter. Your opportunity. You are selling something. And so you got to embrace that I have something that you might need. So let's talk about this big thing people have been talking about. What's attraction marketing? Attraction marketing. Write this down. A pretty person's going to put this in the chat. So if you're joining me for the first time, put newbie in the chat for me. Tell you a newbie so I can see who you are. If you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag 2 people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. I love the people who share, because when I share like this, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. So I'm Jerusha. I'm a speaker. I'm a business coach, radio personality. My background is radio and television. Love the industry, hated the hours. I laid off my corporate job to work in my home-based business, became successful building my home-based business, and then went online right before the pandemic. And here crushing this online space, and I learned attraction marketing. And so that's how the account grew to almost 150,000 followers, attracting the peoples to me so I can build relationships like with Miss Anderson, Miss Shonda over here, Miss Stephanie over here. I got a newbie in the building. Yes, newbie, give StreamYard permission at the top so I can see your names. I'd love to call your name out. Yes. Can you make it shareable? It is shareable. Are you in the group or are you on the page? So it should be shareable, because yes, I would want it to be shareable. It should be shareable though, unless you're in are you in the group or on the page? And so you can copy the URL and then share it, but it should be shareable. It should be at the bottom when you can share. You don't see that. All right, so screenshot what you see and send it to me so we can correct it. Now, I'm not that tech savvy. That's the good thing about, you don't have to be good at all the areas, be good at your area. And I'm good at this motivation, inspiration, and business tips, and I'm going to help you with that. So yes, do me a favor, because I'd love for it to be shareable. Now, here's the thing. Jerusha, what's attraction marketing? Well, attraction marketing is when you attract people to your page by the content you put out. Only your ideal prospects are going to continue to come to your page, right? The people that get you. And so that's why you hear people say, be your authentic self, show up being you. And you might not think being you is that great, because I'm like, I'm just me. I don't know how great this is. But apparently it attracts the peoples. And so you want to make sure when you decide to show up, or if you are currently showing up, just be yourself. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay. You don't have to be an extrovert. You can certainly be an introvert. I think that's something that people assume is stopping them. It's not. You're stopping yourself, because that is an excuse. An excuse or lies we tell ourselves. Most people that are millionaires and billionaires are introverts. So that lets you know it doesn't have anything to do with being loud and proud like me, right? Doesn't have anything to do with that. It has everything to do with the value that you're giving somebody else, right? And so you'll notice that the accounts that are growing, people are getting something. Everybody is on here to get something. What can I get? Entertainment? Am I getting empowered? Am I getting educated? You're getting something. That's why you open it every day. I'm getting something out of the scrolling, baby. It's just making me laugh. I'm learning some tricks I didn't even know you can do, little hacks I didn't even know you could do. You're getting something. So you need to be the person that's giving. So I'm giving something and people come to get it. And so if you're the person like, purchase from me only, every time I see your page, purchase, I'm trying to get purchase, you're not going to have a lot of followers, because people think you think the platform is for sales. The platform is for socialization. That's why it's called social media. It's actually meant for us to attract each other, build communities, and socialize. That's what it's built for. Do we sell on the platform? Yes, but it's how you sell, which goes back to marketing, right? And so understand, most people write this down. Pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Love this. Hello. Hey, Vanessa in the building. Hey, Vanessa, love. So what most people don't understand about social media is most people don't come with credit card in hand to go to social media. They don't. They go to eBay, Amazon. They go to those places with credit card because they are meant to purchase on those platforms, right? And so when they go to social media, they're coming here to be entertained by the peoples. They're coming here for a reason, right? To be empowered and let me see what's going on, to be nosy. That's why they're coming. And so if you are not able to attract those people with what you have going on, they scroll on by. I taught a training the other day how to stop the scroll. And so you got to get people to stop the scroll. You want them to see what you're doing, right? So it has to be giving. This whole thing is about giving to people. I'm telling you that this is $1 million trick. The more you give to people, the more people will be attracted to you, right? That's what the name of this game is. And so as long as you are learning and getting something, you come back, you share, you take notes, you do all of those things. So what is it? Think about it. What is it that you could give your community? You do know stuff. Don't say you don't know anything. Yes, you do. You're probably the best person at your job. You probably know everybody's position. You probably are very good at whatever, writing, poems, singing, whatever. You're good cooking. I don't care. You're good at something, and I'm not good at that. That's something that you could give. And so even though you might think it's small, somebody else is like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Yeah, I did. Like, for instance, the people on TikTok who are very creative, I needed to hear that. You're a very, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we bought, you know how we buy cases of water. And so my son saw where you break the water in half and then they come out easily. And then how you stack your waters in the refrigerator and they come rolling down so organized, right? Somebody thought of that and was like, let me put this on TikTok. And it has like 1 million views. Now everybody's doing their water like that, right? So it is important to people. You just don't think it's important because you know it already. And so I just want you to think of, you want to dump everything down. It's called dumping, right? You're going to do a dump list and you're going to dump everything down that you actually know. You're good at it. You already know it. You don't have to study it. You are good at this thing. Whatever you can talk about with passion and you're good at it, that is something you can share as good, valuable content that will attract your people. Okay. So I'm going to give you some attraction marketing questions. And a pretty person is going to help Jerusha out. They're going to put it in the chat for me. That lets me know that you're present and you're paying attention. Okay. And so what you want to do is write these down. Now, listen, I need you to be more creative than the ones that I'm giving you, right? Because I actually don't know what type of business you have. These are ideas of questions that can attract people to you, right? So now you have to say, I sell candles, like whatever you sell. I don't sell candles. You sell candles. What is a good attraction question that will bring those candle people, not just on my page, but comment on my page, like my page, love my page? What are some things that I can start teaching about candles? The scent of candles. Lavender calms the nerves. I don't know if that's true or not, but you guys know. Citrus does something for the sinuses. Like, I don't know. So all of the knowledge you have about your candles, right, could be asked in a way that attracts people. Because if I have a problem sleeping and you tell me the lavender candle, is calming and puts people to sleep, now I'm interested. I'm like, now what now? I need to know about this lavender candle. And so those are the types of things you want to find out. And your audience who's open to calming their sleeping habits will come and say, well, where's the candle? How can I get the candle? You didn't even know I needed a candle. You didn't even know I had a sleep problem. You didn't know I needed to be calm before I can just fall asleep. But you just solved my problem. And so write these down. Here are some things. I don't know what that says. What's small what? Carlet? Is that right? And so here's some questions that you can ask. So if I sell jewelry, here's a question. You could say, do you like to match your jewelry with your outfit or your outfit with your jewelry? And just ask the question. So you have a boutique, you sell clothing. Oh, a small car lot. Okay. Okay, you have a small car lot. Um, so you sell jewelry or you sell clothing. I don't know. So I would be asking because do you like to match your jewelry with your outfit or your outfit with your jewelry? So you pick out the outfit first, then the jewelry, or you pick out the jewelry first, then the outfit. So you ask a question on your page. People who actually are into that, they really think about their earrings. They really think about, oh, I need to go get the pink earrings out on a pink shirt. Oh, I have some hoops. They do that. They're gonna comment because that's their lane. That's something they're interested in. If you say, hey, I sell birds, I'm never going to comment. I want to know about birds. I like, God has done a great job, right? Obviously, but I'm not going to comment on the birds. I'm not interested in the birds. I'm not going to purchase the birds. I'm not going to do anything with that. But the people that raise their hand, those are leads, not prospects. Those are leads. Okay. Here's another one. If you are a mom, you're a mompreneur, and so you're attracting other moms. You want moms that are into, their number one priority is their children. Like, we got a chance to take our children back to school. How many of you took kids back to school? Yes, yes. All my moms, hashtag mama boys. Put in the chat, hashtag mama boys. So was able to take my son to school today. The one thing I love about working for myself, so if you want to work for yourself, let's talk about it, is time freedom. The reason I left my corporate job in television, my degrees are in communications and public relations, for time freedom. I needed time for my son. Okay. Time freedom. You can't get that back. Money can't buy it. You can't get it back, baby. And so that's what I wanted at that time. I still do, time freedom. So I was able to take my son to school today because I work from home, right? And so I'm not rushing to get in my car and rush off to go to work, even though he's a teenager. I'm not rushing. I'm looking at him go in the building like I've never seen him go in the building for 15 years. I'm looking at him. I took his picture. Obviously, he didn't want me to post it or anything. Like, it's his first day of school. He's going to another grade. And I'm not just dropping off, running through the carpool line. I'm probably the last one still waiting for the bell to ring. Okay, I think I can go home now. Okay, those are the moments I'm not going to get back. So I needed time freedom. So I was on purpose in building a home-based business so I could have that. And so if you are a mom, right, and you're like, I want to be at home and I want to walk them into the school building. When he was much younger, I'd go all the way to the class, sit him down, see his little name on the little cover board, all the things, right? And so if you know other moms probably want the same thing, you can ask a question like, or this is a good one. What's the funniest thing your child has done on the first day of school? Or what's the funniest thing your child has done at school? What's the funniest? Because now people are going back to school. Make the questions relevant. Now, the people who answer, they have children, they're moms, right? So now you're attracting the moms because you're trying to help moms build a business. So what other questions could you ask that a mother would be like, that's me. I just drop them off and leave. And I don't want to just drop them off and leave. I want to enjoy the moments. So you're going to be able to track that. If you're in finance, what do you think would be a big purchase? If you are a financial advisor or in that realm, right? It depends. Money is interesting. It depends on how much you make, whether you think it's a lot of money or not. So I have a course, and my course is just a few $100s. It's not a lot of money to me for the value that you're getting. And so for other people, somebody might be like, well, that's a lot of money, but it's all perspective. And so I wanted to take this course, which I am going to take. The course is $100,000 right now, cash, no payments for 6 months. Now, when I first heard it, I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. But now I'm like, what I will get out of this is going to be totally worth it, right? So if you're in a financial situation where you can help people earn more money, you can help people become six-figure earners. I'm currently developing 100 families, helping 100 women or men earn $100,000, right? The 100. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100. But you could say something like, what do you think would be a big purchase? And so you can tell based on the amount of money that somebody says is a big purchase. To somebody else, a handbag There's a handbag, like it's $60,000 for a handbag. For somebody, that's a lot of money. For somebody else, that's not a lot of money, right? And so we are talking about an Hermes bag, that's $60,000, $30,000, $50,000 for a handbag, right? And so when I first heard it years ago, my mentor is a multimillionaire and she had a bag for $60,000. We went to dinner and I was thinking, that's a lot of money for a bag until, right? Until you have a different perspective on what that looks like. So you're going to ask an attraction marketing question like, what do you think? What if you had the money, or you could say it like that? What do you think would be a big purchase? Or if you had the money, what's a big purchase for you? Then people are going to answer. I think somebody here like $60,000. I can't even see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. You cannot see it because whatever you can imagine is actually real. So if you can't imagine it, you're right. Whatever you believe is you're right. It's too much. You're right. To somebody else, it's not that much money. So yes, another attraction marketing question could be, what does freedom mean to you? To me, I would put in the caption, to me, freedom means I can go visit my parents in South Carolina at the drop of a dime. And I needed to have that type of freedom. That's what freedom means to me. Is that it's not about the money. It's not about transportation. It's not about, me asking my boss or someone, can I get off? Can I take sick days? Do I have any vacation days? Did I earn someone time? Okay. So the reason I needed time freedom, because if for whatever reason, I'm a daddy's girl, my parents, something, right? Anything. Mom's going to the hospital, dad going to the hospital. I'm like, all right, time to go. That's it. I like that feeling that I don't have to answer to anyone to move on the things that are important to me. It's not going to be important to my boss. It's not going to be important to my coworkers. It's important to me. And so the reason, even when I started, was because my son was on a heart monitor. This was years ago when I first started entrepreneurship. My son was on a heart monitor and he would just stop breathing. Just stop. And the machine would go off. And then you got your child at daycare, because that's where he was, in daycare. Oh, your son stopped breathing. Do you think I want to get that type of call at work that he's just not breathing well? He's sick again? No. If something happened, I'm going to need to be there. So that's why the hustle became real. So I need to have time freedom so I can leave. So you need to ask an attraction marketing question, because the people that want time freedom, or the people that are like, what does freedom mean to you? They're going to tell you, you're going to be able to talk to those people about the freedom that you have. I get to talk to those people and say, listen, you got one life, your parents, your children, it's just one. This is it. What do you really want that to look like? What do you want your experience to look like? What is it that you don't want to miss? Let's build you a business. Let's build you residual income. Let's build you passive income. Let's invest in real estate. We've got to get more money coming in so you can do the things that you love. How can we do that? What are you willing to give up? If I could show you a plan and I say you have to do these things, right? Would you do it for the freedom that you say you want? Yes or yes? Oh, put 100 in the chat. Okay. Now, if it were me, what's your favorite fruit? If I was in health and wellness, I teach people like, how to meal prep, or I'm a vegan, or I sell something along the lines of health and wellness. Hey, Tiffany, I sell something along those lines. I would be like, what's your favorite fruit, to see if they even eat fruit? Your audience is going to raise their hand. My son loves dragon fruit. Dragon fruit costs like $7 for one little dragon fruit, but you can get them at Sam's in the bag already cut up, which is much better. But anyway, that's going to attract people who actually are into fruits. They purchase it. And if you are the person, a vegan or someone who talks about healthy eating, holistic coach, any of those things, those are your people. So you're attracting the right people, repelling everybody else. Who would be interested in learning how to network face-to-face? People are still networking face-to-face, which was how I built my first business. I was networking face-to-face, office meetings. when you name it, Panera Bread meetings, wherever we could meet face to face, I was meeting people. Now, if I was in a business that is still meeting face to face, then I would want to know who doesn't mind meeting face to face, who's interested in learning that skill to network at networking events, going out to professional events, webinars, summits, seminars, meeting new people. The people that raise their hand, you could offer your opportunity if that's what you do in your business. And so you want to get in the habit of at least, right, a few times, I would say at least once a week, you can ask an attraction marketing question. I like visuals. I would have a visual along with the question, but it depends on how you receive your content or how your audience receives your content. And so you want to make sure if you have a visual, you can just get it from Google, put the question out there, see who responds, right? It's not something you can do every day. It becomes lame. But every now and then, you want to pop some attraction marketing questions to pull your audience to you, the right people, your avatar, like they say, right? Like, who's your avatar? Who are you looking for? Who are you talking to? You hear people say this over and over. You're like, I don't know who I'm talking to, because you're talking to everybody, getting nobody. I am talking to a generation of women who probably work in corporate America like me, who probably want to go from employee to entrepreneur, who probably have children and they want to control their destiny. Those are my people. They're probably between a certain age group, according to my analytics. So I'm talking to those women because I was in corporate America. I'm talking to those women saying, I built my business nursing my son. I built my business. I'm telling you, I had a cooler, breast pumping in the bathroom, building a business, going to work, had my son. I'm telling you, I did it. So I know I can attract those types of people because I lived it, right? So I know how you could do it, and now do it better because you got social media. You can even do it better now. So yes, so those are some of the things that you want to write down. And you can also do questions, attraction marketing questions, like your lifestyle post. Tell me about your life. Like I just told you, I'm able to stay there till the bell rings. I'm the only nut sitting there till the bell rings, right? Just looking at him. Go inside the building, right? So lifestyle, it allows me to do these things. If I travel, that's lifestyle. Like I said, I'm able to just visit my parents, help my parents, do all the things that I want with them, enjoy their company, sit down on the porch and just laugh and talk and eat and just have no place to go because I'm working from my cell phone. That's a lifestyle post, right? You could do an appreciation post that will attract people. Like you'll see in my stories, I might do an appreciation because I have people like, Jerusha, thank you for the 3-day ride. I've learned so much in 3 days. I want to appreciate that person for investing in themselves. I can post that in my stories. Or my clients who purchased the liquid collagen. They're like, Jerusha, the liquid collagen is the truth. You know how people lie. It's like, no, she told the truth. This liquid collagen actually works. I will put that in my stories and say, I love my customers who are satisfied customers. So I put another satisfied customer and I'll put their picture. And so you want to make sure you let people know. Now, what happens is I'm attracting other people by doing that. Not only am I celebrating them, but other people are like, well, I want, good skin, hair, nails, gut, digestion, bones, joints. I want to feel that good. I want to have that much energy. And then you see other people saying, that's my testimony too. I have better joints, knees, whatever. I'm healthier, whatever it is, right? Another thing is power post. A power post could be an accomplishment. Like I went from an offline business, and then right before the pandemic started learning online, I transitioned to a social selling company, right? I'm in social retail. So I went from direct sales to social retail, totally different businesses, right? And so that was a scary thing. And so I announced it. I was like, yes, we're going to be 100% online. We're getting ready to show people how to build a business from their cell phone. We're going to teach attraction marketing, curiosity marketing, engagements, what to post, when to post. We're going to teach all the things so we all win. And so when I did that, it's a power post. The other day I did something in my stories that I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. And so I started working like everybody else. That was the goal, to always work in radio and television. I achieved that. Then the next goal was to build my first business, achieve that. Now I'm building this 100 right now. And so people want to know you're going somewhere. People follow people that are moving. Success leaves clues. And so you want to make sure that you're following people that's going in the same direction that you want to go, right? And you can always sever ties with people that are not doing what you want to do. It's okay. We think we got to hold on to people because we knew them for a long time. We don't, you don't, you don't. You're not mad at them. They're just not at a place where you need to go. And please do me a favor. Yes. Oh, you do lots of networking events. Yes. So networking events really allow you to show your personality, to meet people face to face. You are in this company of this group of people and you're networking, you're exchanging names and numbers, or you're connecting on social media. And so if you guys are at networking events, it's a great place for you to start connecting on social media. So now you're building your audience online. Now you have more people attracted to your content. And so it was very hard for me to transition from offline to online because I had so many years of experience offline networking at networking events, functions. If I saw you and you were 3 feet in front of me, I'm talking to you. Like you and I just became friends. And so I was talking to everyone and I was building really fast doing that. So that is a great place to do business. However, in my opinion, you still want to get them people on social media. Most people have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. They have something, TikTok, Reels. They have social media. You want them in your world online too, not just offline. And so you want to attract those people. So those are some things that you can write down. So if this was helpful, put helpful in the chat. Say, Jerusha, now I'm thinking of attraction marketing questions that you're going to post this week. That's your homework. You're going to think of some attraction marketing questions, and periodically, I just said not every day, once a week or whatever, you can throw questions out there that are relevant to your business, your product, your service that the people, right, will answer, and you will have those people that are like, that's me. Very helpful. You're going to have those people like, that's me. Yes, that's me. And you get to build relationships. So once those people answer, like Jerusha, yes, I love time freedom too. I know to go talk to this person. I know to build a relationship with this person. I know what to ask this person because she's just like me. She's ready to quit her job. She's ready to build her own business. She's ready to do her own thing. She wants to be the CEO of her own company. You're my people. I know you're my people. I can start building that relationship in Messenger. The money is made in Messenger. Okay. Yes. Publicly, you're attracting. Privately, you're building those relationships. You're loving on their pages. You're finding out more about them and their needs. Write this down and I got to go. You always have to be interested in people, not interesting. You've got to find out what makes them tick. If you focus on the people, see the people, see the people, see the people. What is it that I can help you with? Boom, you help this person. What is it that I can help you with? All you're doing is bringing blessings back to you because you are the giver. And the giver is always going to be taken care of, right? You're giving all of this knowledge. You're helping. And so you're going to make sure that you do this with every single person. And your page is going to grow. Your business is going to grow. Your self-esteem is going to grow. Your online presence is going to grow. And baby, you're going to be unstoppable. And so put hashtag helpful if this was helpful to you. If you love this, if you love motivation, inspiration, and business tips, this is the page for you. Make sure you join the group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration, so I get to answer your business questions. If you're in the group, you can put questions in the chat. I will come on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. for a quick 30 minutes, answer your questions, and so you have help. Understand, you can be successful right now. You can build a business right now. You've got to put in the sweat equity. You've got to be committed. You've got to be consistent, but the training is available for you. For you, Tiffany, for you, Stephanie, for you. Yes, for you. And so, yes, I'm so thankful. Yes, Miss Janetta is in the building. Thank you so much. Make sure you tag 2 people or share the broadcast. That's how you help me. You tag 2 people or share the broadcast. If you want to learn more about the 100, you want to work with Jerusha and get educated about what does this 100 look like, put 100 in the chat, or you can text me, 404-620-6929-100. Text 100 404-620-6929, or just put 100 in the chat, and myself or my assistant to get back with you. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Good night. I'll see you next Wednesday.